Naomi Osaka has opened up on the emotion she feels facing players her age and younger ahead of her semi-final clash with Belinda Bencic. The former world number one has enjoyed a successful week in Miami, beating the likes of 13th seed Angie Kerber and 9th seed Danielle Collins en route to the last four. Osaka has looked like her old, Grand Slam winning self this week in Miami after a difficult few months. The current world number 77 lost early at the US Open to Leilani Fernandez last September when she was the defending champion and took an indefinite break from tennis. She was back in Australia but lost in the third round again as the defending champion, this time to Amanda Anisimova, with her ranking plummeting outside of the top 80. Osaka started to find her groove in her Indian Wells opener but lost in round 2 as she was left in tears by a heckler. Now into the Miami semi-finals to face old rival Belinda Bencic, the four-time major champion has opened up on the emotion she feels playing competitors who are younger than her, like her Grand Slam conquerors Anisimova and Fernandez. "When I was younger I never played anyone my age. I always played, like if I was 10, I'd play the 18s or something like that. My dad always thought that it was better to play the older people," the 24-year-old explained after her win over Aussie Open finalist Collins. "I think it worked out really good for me, because I used to play like older girls, or when I was 12 I used to play like the women's circuit. It's not the pro circuit but kind of like professional-ish people, that, maybe they want to practice before they play a 25K, that type of circuit." Osaka will now play one of the most successful junior players of her generation, Bencic, who is just 7 months older than her. Admitting it was tough to play opponents like Bencic, who were her age or younger, she continued, "For me, it's so weird, I don't know if I should say this, but I just feel like I get really emotional when I play people around my age or younger. I don't know if it's like this thing that I want to be better than them, but I just automatically put a lot of pressure on myself." As well as Osaka's losses to Anisimova and Fernandez, she was also defeated by then 15-year-old Coco Gauff at the 2020 Australian Open and explained how the loss made her realize her struggle with playing young opponents. "So I kind of acknowledged that after I lost to Coco that one year. I'm just like, you know what? I'm at an age when there is going to be a bunch of young, really good players, and I have to respect them and know that they are here for a reason," she explained. "I was once in their shoes. I think like my mentality was a very big part in my losses back then. Hopefully it will be better, because I feel like I have kind of worked through it, so hopefully Thursday, it will be more about tennis." Bencic and Osaka previously enjoyed a spirited rivalry, facing off on the ITF Tour as early as 2013 when the Japanese ace was the victor, but Bencic has won all of their matches since turning pro on the WTA Tour. The 24-year-old admitted that the world number 28 was someone she looked up to when they were both younger. "She's a really good tennis player. She won the gold in Tokyo, which I really wanted to win. I mean, she's clearly ranked where she is for a reason," she said of her next opponent. "I wouldn't say it was exciting, but it was kind of interesting, because I remember being like one of the youngest at the tournaments all the time. So it was cool to see another young player. Back then she was already really professional, like she had a lot of stuff going on that I couldn't even comprehend. So I was, oh, maybe I should be a bit more like her or something." She was warming up properly and stuff. It was back when she was like her Adidas and stuff, so I think she had a sponsor. I was, oh, that's kind of cool. She has that already. When I was younger I was looking at her, Konya, and Ostapenko and Kasatkina, and I thought it was all really cool. We were all the same age, so I hope in some way we kind of uplifted each other.